Alright, so I said I'd show you the difference between the rye and the barley. So barley here on the right. Whoop, let's zoom out. Yeah, there we go. Barley here on the right and the rye on the left. Now the main difference between both of these grains is that the barley actually has a husk. Now that's important because when you're mashing, it becomes a filter medium to be able to rinse the sugars out of the grain once you've done your sarification. With rye has a lot more beta gluten and doesn't have the husk. So what we end up doing is actually adding rice hulls into our mashes that we use higher percentages of rye, which throws a spanner in the works, but it allows us to be a bit more efficient with filtering the sugars out of the grain once it's been completely soaked and it becomes, like a bit of a solid bed. So if you don't have them, it becomes a stuck sparge, and it's just really, really hard to get them sugars out of the mash. But barley is amazing, makes it so much easier. Anyone who's used rye will actually fully understand. It's literally one of the biggest pains in the butt to use, very similar along the lines of corn. Probably corn's slightly worse because the gelatinization temperature of corn is up above like sort of 90-95 degrees, whereas the gelatinization temperature of rye is slightly higher than barley, but it's still within the realm of barley. Between that sort of above sort of 63, 65. That barley's about 60, I believe, but rye is a little bit higher than that. It can be up to about 70 degrees for gelatinization, depending on how long you want to wait. But we have a really, really long mash time, so it helps us get that conversion. Yeah, there you go.